everyone, we're here today with Elisa, and Elisa is the author of a book called Brainwashed. So you can get that one online from, which stores can you buy that from?
From Amazon.
Amazon,
yeah.
And I've also got the digital version from Kindle Books, so you can download that as well. And we'd just like to speak to you today about your story. So tell us where it all started for you and how you actually, became bulimic.
So it first started when I started dieting in about 2008 or something. I had dieted before, but never to that extreme, and I didn't ever experience purging. So in one summer I was working in Finland and I tried to, okay, maybe after summer ends I'm gonna go back to my university and I'm gonna lose weight. So I started dieting and eat more healthy, and at the same time I had problems with acne. So I wanted to heal my skin naturally and started to eat more like plant foods and generally more like fruits and vegetables and healthy foods. But somehow I developed this binging because now I know that I felt too restricted, and I also wasn't eating enough calories. So I would go to the shop and buy all the foods and then just binge it. And I remember I was so full that I just knew that one way to just feel a little bit better was to go and purge. So this is what I did, and it freaked me out, and I knew that it's not normal, but at the same time it was almost like involuntary, and it just happened. So this was the first experience, and after I went to uni I didn't diet anymore, so it went away. So it's kind of interesting that how it just went away, the binging and purging. But when I started to again focus on like healing my skin and other problems, I started to eat more raw foods. Back when, like 2011, I came to Australia with work and holiday visa, and I started to do this 30-day raw food like challenges, and in one point it can really be beneficial to eat more healthy foods like fruits and vegetables, but also for me it just went too far, and again I experienced all these bulimia symptoms, binging on foods that I craved, like unhealthy foods, and then purging because I just felt so sick. So this was the first how it started.
And so at what point did you decide that you needed to recover, and how was your recovery journey?
So it was like quite a long process for me because I didn't see anything like wrong what I was doing, because I had also orthorexia. I thought that eating healthy, like for my skin, for my digestion, like for my health, it's good, and in some way, yes it is, but also like there is a line, and when you cross it, it can become unhealthy, and I didn't see a problem with that. And I thought that the unhealthy food is making me being addicted, and I have food addiction, so that's why I binge. I didn't make the connection that maybe because of the deprivation, maybe this triggers binging. So, and when I read the book like Nina V, How to Recover from Eating Disorders, then she actually explained there how she finally, she recommends to eat all foods, also junk foods and processed food, and I was very, I was annoyed. I was like, I'm never gonna do it, like it's so unhealthy, like how can you recommend eating these unhealthy foods and processed food? Don't you know it's gonna cause cancer? Don't you know it's gonna be so bad for your acne and stuff? So I didn't listen to it, and I left the book aside. But after 1 year I crawled back because my purging and binging was worse than ever, and I was like, you know what, like maybe this is the problem. Maybe my clean eating is the problem why I'm triggered to binge eat all the time. And maybe I need to start eating what my body actually wants. And this is how it all started.
How did you get into finding like the raw diet and things like that? Were you just looking into different types of diets to do, thinking one is better than another, or like what led you to that one in particular?
So as I was trying to heal my skin, I was searching through internet, different methods, different like natural methods to heal my skin. And I found fasting, but also I found like limiting things like milk and like animal products, and then eating more fruits, vegetables and raw foods. So I tried different things, like first like limiting milk and stuff, and but yeah, eventually it led me to raw foods, and this how I thought that this is the ultimate diet. And there was also many success stories who have like recovered and healed their skin. At the same time, I know that around 2006 or something, when my acne first started, it flared up. It was actually the period when I had the most stressful period of my life, and after that I had depression for 3 years. And yeah, like after a month when this all started, my acne flared up. So I never kind of made connection that maybe it was all about the stress and depression and yeah, just like hormonal. So it's not about cutting out foods from your diet, but you have to really see that what is the point you actually started experiencing it. Maybe it can be also like related to stress and hormonal like imbalance, which can be restored when you just yeah, recover from the stressful time. But I resorted to curing my skin with food, and in time, like yeah, it just took control over me and I had bulimia. But maybe it wasn't like food related at all. Yeah.
And sort of where are you at now with your eating and your body image? Are you fully recovered, and how do you eat now day to day?
Yeah, I'm fully recovered, and I just eat what I want. I don't have any limit of foods. I don't have the good and bad foods mindset. I don't binge eat, and yeah, it doesn't require any control. It happens very naturally. I don't have the ability to overeat anymore. Like, of course, sometimes we may eat too much or a little bit like over past fullness. There is so many reasons. Maybe you didn't eat a lot during the daytime, or maybe like for women it's like before the period or something. But when I'm back to being normal eater, I see that my body makes the adjustments. Maybe for next day my hunger naturally decreases a bit, or maybe I feel more warm, like my metabolism is a little bit quicker. And yeah, when you're like healthy, back to like normal balanced body, then your body figures everything out and you don't have to control everything. And knowing how my body works really sets you free, and free from all like eating disorders. And this is what I explain in my book also. Like the first chapter is about how like diets affect your body, and how your body actually has the ability to just eat normally and take care of the food by itself. And yeah, just feel normal. And also my body, I have accepted my body as it is. I am not the super skinny type, and it's okay. And I just know that we have different body shapes and sizes, and it's realistic and it's normal, and there is nothing wrong with it. And the most important thing is that I'm actually healthy, my body is working, and also mentally I'm not like fixated on food or binge anymore, or yeah.
And what would you say to people who are thinking about recovery? Is it worthwhile, and what would you say to them?
Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. And I just want to say that in recovery you will have many days when you feel that it's not working, I still overeat, or I may be gaining weight, and actually I also in my book I talk about all the recovery processes and the recovery symptoms. So if you know these things, then you actually can like logically see that it's normal, and it's gonna like back you up, and you can logically know what's going on. Of course, if you go through recovery and you have no idea what's happening like in your body or in your mindset, or how it's all process of recovery, then it can feel very scary. So that's why we have like you guys or me like offering coaching, or just spreading the message through our videos or articles, to just know that this is how it is, and yeah, you can be eventually fully recovered and be a normal eater again.
Yeah, so please do go and buy Elisa's book. It's fantastic. We'll put all the links below to where you can find the book and Elisa's YouTube channel as well. So thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the viewers.
Thank you. We'll see you guys soon.
Okay, bye.